Guys, I'm so excited to share this wonderful news with you. If you've been struggling how to crochet, how to make a perfect stitch, and all of the T's, come closer because for the next 2 months, you're going to be an expert, intermediate, advanced. Just come closer and get this goodness. All right, here it's my crochet online class. For the next 2 months, I'm going to give you a thorough learning, a thorough course on how to crochet like a pro. I know everyone wants to be like a pro, professional. Okay, so here is your chance. Click on the description box. I'm making the viral checkers bucket hats with these two pieces. I don't know, I find this color very attractive, very demure. And we're using our 4.5 crochet hook. You can use any other crochet hook that you have. You can use 3.5, you can use 3, just your desired size, you know. Come with me. Okay, guys, we're using the brown color and a 4.5 millimeter hook. And when it comes to a hat or a beanie, you must start with a magic ring. But if you can't make a magic ring, then just either chain 4 and slip knot to form a ring. But whichever way is best for you, you can follow. Okay, so right now I'm making my first magic ring. It's easier and you can easily control the spacing. Okay, so once my tension is there, then I chain 2, then work 10 double crochets into this ring. If this is too fast for you, you can check my other video of how I show how to make a magic ring and also how to make a double crochet. So let's count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. So we need 2 more. 9 and 10. Then you pull the tension, and then you slip knot to close. So on our next row, we're going to chain 2 and work 2 double crochet into the next stitch. Okay, so this is 1. Remember, our chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, so this is 2. Remember, we are making a checkers heart. So once you complete the next two, once you have your two loops, you hold on so we can introduce this. Don't know if you can see it clearly. It's milk actually. Okay. Cut this. So once you have changed color this way, take your milk color, create an extra tail, okay, and join from the previous color. You're going to close the tension a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. You close the tension a little bit and yarn over into the next stitch. Remember to take every yarn over to the next stitch. You make another 2 double crochet in one stitch across. So now we have two. We're about to close. I like putting the second yarn in front while introducing the first yarn from the back, so that way I won't have any tangling. Okay, pull your tension a little bit. I love to make my stitch a little bit loose, so in case I want something else, I can easily detach and adjust. Okay, this is one. Remember to take your yarn. This time around we're not cutting any yarn. Okay, you just weave, sorry, you just crochet along. Sorry, we're about to end. You drop the first and take the second and make sure everything is okay. Take your tension and take your tension a little bit, yarn over into the next stitch, another 2 double crochet. So take this yarn and place it just along, then on the third chain space, I don't know if you can see, and okay, slip knot. So it's chain 1 and chain 2, and sorry. Okay, basically this we're following the regular bucket hat pattern, which is either you chain 4 to make a ring or make a magic ring, then you're going to do a double crochet in one stitch and increase. So you keep on making an increase on every third, fourth and fifth row. Okay, you make an increase. So what a twist of it is, we're going to be changing our yarns or swapping them. So the next place is to make one double crochet, then you're going to make 2 double crochet here, 2 double crochet. Okay, so here is the twist. We're going to introduce our yarn, the second one, or color B, anyone you want to call it, and you close. This will give you an intro to this other color. So yarn over, make your first stitch or your double crochet, make a second, and third. Okay, don't forget, I know it's not easy, but make it an habit to always remember to swap colors. You do the same for the rest, and I'll meet you at the beginning. Okay, so right here you make an increase, okay. So now we're going to be using this to interchange this brown color. So basically you're going to be making 2 rows with one color, and the next third row or the next third to fourth row you're going to use the opposite of that color. I don't know if you understand, but I believe with what I'm doing you're going to understand. Okay, so now we are using this other color, and you take this over, okay, and you close. So as you can see, it's coming along. It's coming along, and you chain 2. Once you chain 2, you make 2. Sorry, you're going to make 2 double crochet. Okay, in the next 2 chain here. This is 2. And okay, so here's another tip. If you know, or if you want to know if you're moving accordingly, if you're following, you always make your increase in between your previous increase. Okay, so look at it now. I'm going to make my increase under my previous, or at the middle of it. So if you're not following, or if you miss a stitch, you're going to be making a mistake. You're making your increase before your previous increase or after, and that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. So you're always going to make your increase at the middle of your previous increase from your previous row. Okay, I believe you understand that. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you have gotten to this place. This is not easy to remember. Okay, so interchange and make your 2 double crochet to the next 2 stitch, and now you're making your increase in between your previous chain. So you see, I'm going to introduce in between, and don't forget to carry this other yarn along, because if you leave it behind, it might be very hard for you to join. So you just crochet along with it. Okay, now we are going to interchange. Oh, there's a mix up here. Okay, make sure you're very careful with it. Okay, so this is it. 2 double crochet and an increase, 2 double crochet and increase, or 2 double crochet in 1 stitch. So you do this around, and I'll meet you here. Okay, so make your stitch, The best way to ever carry your other yarn along is to keep it in front, because if you keep it at the back, you might either forget to stitch around it. So make sure to always put it in front so you can always remember to stitch together. Make your increase. So I was explaining earlier that you make 2 rows with one color, then the next 3rd row you swap yarns. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so instead of me using the brown color, I'm still going to use this milk to play around with it again before I swap my hands. So this is what it's looking like. Okay, chain 2. So this time around we're going to make 3 double crochet like I explained earlier. If you're a bit confused with this, you can go out and check my ruffle hat tutorial. Maybe you might have a little knowledge about it, and you can come right here to get a proper understanding. So we're going to make 3 double crochet and increase on the 4th stitch, and as well we're going to interchange the colors. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You increase under previous three double crochet and increase on the 4th stitch, and you can always make your stitch loosed. I prefer it loosed than tight. I prefer the tension to be loosed. So you see I'm just walking along, not over. Okay, make your increase and close. Introduce the other yarn. Through, and you increase on the 4th stitch, and as well you're going to introduce your yarn with still the color. Okay, so you continue this way. So if you look at it, it's like milk, brown, brown, and milk. So this is how we are going to make that checkered This is what it's looking like so far. So you walk around and I'll meet you right here. Okay. Alright. We just changed color. Remember, we are going to increase. Okay. So we are done with our second color. Okay. So we are going to be using this brown. Sorry. We're going to be using this brown to make our slip stitch. Remember to take your yarn across. Okay, these are chain 1, chain 2, and this is the third. Okay. And we're going to chain 1, so what we're doing here now is to make 4 double crochet and make an increase on the 5th. Okay, so this is 2. Remember, our chain 2 does not count as a stitch for this pattern. You can see it's curling up a little bit. So tell me, why haven't you subscribed to my videos? Why haven't you subscribed? Oh yeah, I'm waiting for you. Click on the subscribe button and also click on the like button too. Have you done it? Okay, thank you so much. You can also watch my videos of how I make granny squares. If you're a lover of granny square, you can watch my video of my granny square or my hair scrunchies. You can also watch how to make your own hair scrunchies. Third, the fourth, and you make an increase on the 5th. Once you're done, swap your colors and the extension just a little bit. You pull it to close the tension. Make an increase. So this is what it is. So right now we are changing, or we are interchanging swap. We are swapping colors. So you run along and I'll meet you at the very beginning. I ran my stitch into the wrong loop. Okay, so you make your increase. And remember, these are our first row, so we still use the same color to blend them. Okay. Oops. So right now we are going to chain 1 and 2. So on this row round we are going to be making 5 stitch, 5 double crochet and increase into the 6th. So this is 2, 3, 4th, 5th, and you make your increase into the 6th. And don't forget to interchange your colors or introduce them. Pull the tension a little bit and just continue. Make sure it's in front. I think I made a mistake here, but we are still going to work on
row, set your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, set your hook, yarn over, through 2, pull through 2. Okay, so I said I made a mistake here, so I'm going to take I do it this way. Okay, perfect. Now we are going to take this yarn, you make your increase. So this is it. Your brown yarn, milk, brown and milk. So that is how it has been. Interchanging. This will always be this way because we can't change it, but you can also maneuver your way around here. Okay, so when you get to this last your second row, you're going to use this other color, the milk color, to interchange. While I used the brown color, so that's why it's looking same. Okay, so if you interchange on the second row or on the third row, it's not going to look like this, like mine. Just play around. Okay, any mistake is not, it's not as bad as it is. It's like art, you can always use it at any time. So you play around and I'll meet you at the beginning. Okay, I want us to count this together. I know we're on the 6th row, but I want you to flow along. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. So on the 8th row, there's a little bit of a twist, and we can go down this way. We want to make that checkered. I want to make that checked. So watch closely. Yarn over, yarn over, so this is 3 and 4. So in round 8, whenever you finish the 4th stitch, we are going to swap yarn. Okay, and just work 2. So where we're going to increase will count as the fourth stitch. Sorry. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You change 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you drop that yarn and you take and into the next stitch. We're going to make 4 double crochets and we'll swap the yarn or change. Don't forget to count, change, drop the yarn, and you just walk. So, and you just keep on making 4 double crochet, and on the 8th stitch you're going to make an increase. Okay, and make an increase, and if I'm too fast you can go back and rewind to a slow mode so you can understand properly. So that is it. 4 double crochet, 3 double crochet with the second color, you make an increase, you change your color just that way, and I'll meet you here. So once you're done, you stop your increase at this point. So no more increase, just 4 double crochet all around till you get to the brim of your hat. So straight and 4. Then when we get to this place, you can swap and work the next 4 double crochet. I missed a stitch. I'm meant to work here and not on this space. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If this is the kind of video that you watch, subscribe so you'll be the first to see my videos. My online training class will begin in the next 2 months. So if you're interested and you want to learn how to crochet, you can be part of my class. And I'll be giving a discount to the first 20 people. The first 20 people to register. I'll keep the link in my description so you could register and be part of this crocheting journey. So no more increase. You do this till you get to the brim. Okay, no more increase. You just keep on changing your yarn when necessary. So this is the 14th round. this one come outside. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, but if you want to make it more, you can, but this is how it fits my own head. So I'm going to stop on the 14th round. So to make the brim or that bucket shape that you're looking for, we are going to work 6 double crochet, this is 2 of 6, 3 of 6, this is 4 of 6, sorry it was out of camera, so this is 4 of 6, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, and 6 of 6. So on the 7th row we are going to be increasing. So for this round, every 7th stitch we are going to make an increase. So you make your increase here, count this as 1 of 6. Okay, it might be confusing a little bit, but just count the way I'm counting. This is 2 of 6, 3 of 6, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, 5 of 6, and 6 of 6, then you increase this is 1 of 6, 2, 2 of 6. Okay, all right, this is how you do it till I meet you here. Okay, this is the end of row 15, but I just want us to measure this up. I want us to measure this up. If you're skipping this 15th row for the brown, because this is where the brim starts, that I just finished. It's supposed to end at 6.5. Yes, 6.5 from here to this 14th row. So before you proceed, I'll advise you take your measurements, the circumference of your hair, and I'm going to drop the link or the table of how you can get a baby size or an adult or a teenager. It's just in there. I'll drop the description there, so if you're making any mistake, you could just check the table and understand what you're doing. So before you start any top down project like a hat or any beanie, you have to check the circumference of your head. For me, mine was 22, so I know my calculations, and approximately it got to me as 6.5. So earlier I said you should make 6 double crochet and increase on the 7th row. Okay, I'm actually outside. Our next row we're going to make 8 double crochet and increase on the 9th stitch. Okay, that's for row 16. For row 16 here, you're going to make an increase on the 9th stitch, but still follow this checkered pattern. Okay, you still follow it up, but increase when necessary. It will not alternate any pattern. As you can see, it's looking like the way these other ones are. Okay, so you do this for 2 more times. So now this is row 16. Okay, row 16. So row 17 and 18, you're going to make an increase on the 11th stitch and 13th stitch. You know this one is increase on the 7th. Okay, plus 2, just in your counting, or let's say. So for the next row you're going to add plus 2, which is on the 7th row from the previous. The next one is on the 9th stitch to increase. So the next one, which is 11th, so 9 plus 2 is 11. You understand? All right, so 9 plus 2 is 11. For the next row, 11 plus 2, which is 13. So you just basically follow this explanation that I make, okay, and I promise you you're not going to make any mistake. Okay, so this row we're going to make 8 double crochet. Okay, 8 double crochets. Two, 3, 4. Oops, if you're not careful you might just use one row with one particular color, so be conscious in this particular switching. Be conscious of the row and to change. So this is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember I told you if you're from the base, I told you that if you always end in between, you're always going to make your increase in between the previous increase. So this is the same thing that applies here, because I'm crocheting correctly. So my increase for the 9th stitch, it's here in between my increase, or not. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, make your increase on the ninth stitch. Don't forget to so you continue this way. You make your 8 double crochet and you make your increase, crochet 8 double crochets and you increase on the ninth stitch. So do this all around and I'll meet you here. Okay, so this is the finished product. Okay, so this is it is, and I just ended my 18 or 16, I forgot. Well, this is the next day and I'm done with it. Okay, okay, I think it's the 18th row. Yes, so it begins with, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my increase started from here. So you make your increase 4 more times, like I explained earlier. You always increase the 7th, 9th, 8th, and 13th row. Okay, but if you want to go further, you can. But this is how I desire mine. So you can tag along, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my videos when I upload. And also I want you to tag me in any of your creations. Okay, I'll be happy to see them. Bye bye, see you next time.